This book is a work of fiction. Any reference to historical events, real people, or real places are used fictitiously. Other names, characters, places, and events are products of the author's imagination, and any resemblance to actual events or places or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. All rights reserved, including the right to reproduce this book or portions thereof in any form whatsoever. I would like to thank my mum, Peggy Trzynka, for her undying love and support. She has always been my biggest cheerleader, even if she doesn't like the P word. I love you, Mama. I also want to give a big shout out to the local independent bookstores of St. Augustine, Florida, for their strong support of local authors and artists. I want to thank the Lady Crew. You gals always show up, and your love and support bring me more joy than you will ever know. Thank you to my husband, Keith. I am so glad the fates drew us together. Cor unum. In the beginning, an omniverse breakdown. The void became unavoidable when the fabric of the nothingness tore, leaking an energy so fierce, causing sparks to break through and take form, becoming the crone and the giants. The crone was a magical creator embodying the heart of the universe. The giants were twins of light and darkness. They embody the balance the universe needs to thrive. Within time, the crone and the giants grew bored with the vast nothingness, agreeing that this was a lonely place where all was silent and there were no lands to place their feet upon. This led to the creation of the first beings, the gods. The goddess Daria created all of the seas and the creatures that swam. The god Zephyr created the winds and the creatures that flew, while the god Terion sculpted the lands and the creatures that crawled and climbed. Other creatures came to be, some as gifts from the crone, others as balancing prey from the giants. Stars and galaxies emerged, alongside the realms that transformed the void into something beautiful. The beings and creatures across the universe continued to evolve through time. The universe, meaning the crone and the giants, ensured that they always maintained symbiosis through divine oneness. Among the gods and goddesses created was Rios, a loyal and jealous god, and Saphira, a wayward goddess who delighted herself in the art of seduction. The two fell in love, thereby creating the first instance of matehood. Rios's powers lay within energy itself, which made him the center of godly creations. Gods and goddesses needed his energy to transfer their gifts into forming their innovations. Creatures and realms came to be, while the universe created in tandem counter-existences to the gods' creations. The most significant of these godly creations was the divine creatures. As the dragons and phoenixes took flight, and the behemoths and serpents roamed and slithered across the realms, a new realm was forced into the ether. This realm was as equally special, yet entirely mortal, taking form to become the home of the most significant beings of them all, the humans. In keeping with the rules of the universe, the humans were given a power of their own, a power they didn't even know they held. The human realm, called Earth, became a seduction to the gods and divine creatures alike. Demigods and mythos were created by the species and beings intermingling until Rios had had enough. In an effort to keep his mate loyal to him, he punished her wayward trollops by cursing her children and those like them, the demigods and mythos, to the dark star Nyota.